we'll just go in. I don't have. The dog. The dog. Yeah.
Sucking on a chili dog. 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 Chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Chili. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on. Sucking on chili dog. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on chili. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on
a chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog.
We don't need him. We know the word. Chili dog.
Chili dog. Doom, 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 doom. Dude. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Those Guys That Wichita Wednesday. I am here with the A team that started last show. Conrad is going to be just a skosh late. For all of you that don't know, we're doing a whole nother business and a thing. We're trying to run two businesses in two different states, and
three if you count this one.
Right. Well, and then have this show, and then have a show every day for the other thing that's going on.
It does suck that this one has moved to third most important on your guys' list after 15 years of being the most important. But hey, that's here or there.
Multi-state regional corporation.
Hey, once you guys quit this show and we're doing it, we'll talk about that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Like when we invite you guys up for a show sometime.
Yeah, that'd be nice if you invite us to our old.
I did want to, but real quick, I want to apologize because I should know by now.
Okay.
After last week, you were going to be late. I should have had, that there was a chance I needed to have a soundboard and more than I mean, I don't know if we need more than the chili dog song.
No, I think it's perfect. I think it's great.
But I do apologize. And once Conrad gets here, you'll get the real start. This is the prelude.
But I mean,
call this the prelude.
I'm going to say this.
It's like the pre-cum.
Number one, June 9th, 2021. Let's ding that. Thank you for that. I am Mexico, as you lovely know. I'm joined by Casey, Eric, and Skinman back there. Like I said,
that goes left, right, backwards. If you're watching,
and right,
yeah, from Mexico.
You guys are everybody's gonna have to give us just a skosh of time to get our schedules. Basically, I'm gonna just blurb this out here on this show for those that don't know. One, start a taco business in Oklahoma, which is 2 hours away from this studio. 3 hours away from Conrad's North Mordor. And so there's a lot of driving involved to get up here. And
if you guys got driver miles like flyer miles,
for sure.
Oh, you guys would have so many free driver miles.
We'd be in Vegas every other weekend if we could, one, afford it, or two, have the time to go. But getting a whole nother business started is as hard as you think. It doesn't even matter if it's slinging tacos or washing cars or whatever it is. So you're going to have to stick with us for maybe just a couple weeks here to get that up and running and to get everything else. Also, on top of that, Conrad's trying to move his wonderful little family down south and just a little bit down south to that, and then plus have either come back up here to Mo to run his own business, his old original business, or find somebody else to cover that while he's slinging tacos down there. And if you don't know, on top of all that, you get a 2-hour show with us every day. That's 5 extra shows on top of this one that we do every day. Now, most of them has been in a car. Some of them has been apart while he's getting items for whatever business, fixing tires or buying copious amounts of food for the truck. We patch it together. It sounds great, and it's fine. It's just on that one. It's just the two of us. We'd like to have everybody together, but you guys haven't decided to quit your jobs and leave your families to go do what you guys said your dream was. When that's Slinging Tacos. So until you guys decide
none of our dreams.
It was all of your dreams. We've gotten this together, and the only people that's doing it's me and Conrad.
No, bowling alley. We agreed bowling alley, and then I don't know. All of a sudden, it was pot farm and pig farm, and I mean there was 47 ideas in between. I didn't think until the day before you guys were doing the taco thing. It was real.
We are buying you a pot farm, and that's
I know,
happen.
and that's what I'm in.
Okay, all right. So as soon as we buy the pot farm, then everybody will move. And we'll all be together, and it'll be just this show every day, which that's what everybody's calling for. Plus pot and tacos, which I think it's a pretty sweet.
Would be a great restaurant.
And then we're just done. Pot and tacos.
We'll call it Pacos.
So we're all gonna start the show a little bit. He's gonna be here just a skosh late, and I'm gonna talk to you about this. Why does the world have to be so bad that I see a 70-some-year-old man dragging a full-size cross down I-35? Can anybody answer that question? I mean, some people,
man, he's repenting.
Well, I mean,
maybe that's his. What is that when you get
a
punishment or whatever? And
it could be he's
penance or whatever.
It could be his penance, I suppose. I mean, I don't know of any church, Catholic or otherwise, would say, hey, what you need to do is drag a full-size cross down I-35.
I have the answer.
Okay. Thank you, Skimmy.
I'm even better. I get to quote Rick James.
All right.
Cocaine is one hell of a drug.
Yeah. Well,
is it possible that their church doesn't have a trailer or a truck to use, and he was just getting it from one church to the other church?
A small trailer, because the back of it, I mean, I don't know if you guys are going to call that cheating, but he had a four-wheeled what looked to be a radio flyer cart for the back of the cross.
Well, they could have. Then they should have put that on a vehicle and then drug it.
Please don't.
It's like religion light,
dude. What if vampires are coming?
I don't think the question is why is it so bad that he's doing that. I think it's why it's so good. He's got such a great life and everything's solved that he's like, well, what else should I fucking solve? What should I do?
He's got no other time. Right?
Should I wheel around this cross for a while? Sure. Everything else is taken care of.
It's a good idea.
No more world hunger. No more.
You were saying to height. If it was standing up, how tall is this cross?
I'm gonna say at least 8 and a half foot.
Is it possible it's stolen off of a church somewhere?
It could be. It was painted white, which I thought was weird. Leave it natural on that. Maybe lacquer it if you want to be fancy. If you want to keep it out of the rain, I get that. But
it was on the side of a building. He might have ripped it off the side of a building.
He could have. It could have been stolen, and that's the only way he's going to get it home. Walking. He didn't have a truck. It couldn't fit in his Prius.
It could be like
he's starting his own church, and he bought it. That was the only way to move it.
A skinhead thing where everybody's kind of working together. He's like, hey, I'll put together this part and I'll wheel it up there. And he's got other guys coming together. When they get together, they're going to put it together.
That could be. That could be. I didn't think of that at all. I just thought if this guy had it with whatever. And there's always something in the world that you can go against and say, I know what I'll do. I'm just going to quietly drag a cross down one of the biggest thoroughfares in the United States, I-35.
Well, they say it's the fastest way to get, from north to south.
Well, that's true. I don't know when he started, but today was 95 degrees out there.
It's toasty.
It was toasty, and I would think that it's even
nothing's too much.
More toasty on the highway, right? So I mean, because you got that reflective heat. What's that called?
We've got radiant heat.
Radiant heat.
But you got a breeze coming by with the cars.
He's trying. Yeah. He's trying to simulate desert heat.
Was he wearing the garb?
No, maybe the head wrap. He did have some sort of head wrap on.
What race or nationality?
White.
Cool,
just plain white.
I don't think cocaine, but I think meth is a hell of a drug. Like that would be.
That could be. I mean, that might go into your penance situation. Penance. That's hard to say without penance.
Penance.
That's penance situation.
Maybe his meth dealer posed that.
And I don't even want to say it's a random dude. It's a random site that you don't normally see on the highway. Rex, sure. Construction, yes. Rick James, yes. Tour bus, fine, yes. You see all those things. Mostly mariachi band buses, which are the best buses, by the way.
Wow.
Pass a lot of those.
Like Selena's bus?
Yeah, like Selena's bus, but still all together.
Soon.
No, not really.
No, I meant the one like before, like where she gets
Before
stuck.
it wrecked.
When they pull her out, like,
Yeah.
oh, Selena.
Yes. Yes, like that bus. Which are the best buses? I also I'm leaning toward what Eric said, because on the way back I had to go into Derby real quick.
Beautiful
to grab a pack.
thoroughfare.
Yeah, beautiful thoroughfare of Derby. And I guess people are bored enough, especially these kids. Now I have to hand them something. They're not home playing video games, but they have taken Grand Theft Auto out of the old bedroom or the basement and have brought it to Derby, Kansas, because
during COVID there was no rules, so
they're boot scoot boogieing around on those board. What's those boards with the skateboard, but they got the handle? One of those things?
Hovercraft. Scooters?
No, scooter. Well, I guess a scooter. Yeah, scooters.
rocket powered.
The motorized ones?
Not motorized. They're hoofing it.
Electrified.
Yeah, and they're weaving in and out of Market Street, which is a pretty high traveled area.
It's 30 mile an hour though. 35.
Well, they say that everybody does 80, and so they're weaving it in and out of traffic.
Oh.
And I'm thinking, one,
joining us, he was just taping a special across the hall.
yeah, Space Across Hall.
Called "This Is My Life."
They're weaving it in and out of traffic, and so I'm thinking, well,
Americans life.
these two people are dead, and so maybe it goes back to the fact that they just have too much time. Life is too good. They're going to get on our scooters and see who gets hit first. So I think I'm with you. And without further ado, let's get the show really started. Let's go up here to Skin Man to introduce us, because now the main man Conrad's here. Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Eric.
Hi.
I don't know who you are yet. Skin Man introduced.
Oh, okay.
Hello, all you punctual listeners. Thanks for stopping by. We are those guys from Wichita. And now here to hang brain, it's Conrad in Mexico. Huzzah.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Thank you, buddy.
It's
Thank you,
too
buddy.
warm.
I got the
Have you
date
played
going.
the buttons? Have you played any music?
Well, we
for
played.
anybody?
Yeah, we played a little bit of "Sucking on a Chili Dog," sing it for everybody, and then I introduced everybody. Got the date.
That's
and he
enough.
Just got the introduction.
enough
Then
for
I
them.
told. I was asked a pointed question. Maybe I'll reset it for you. Is the world? Eric thinks the world's got too soft. That's why this happened. Casey just thinks it's meth. Oh no, Skin Man thought it was meth. Casey agreed it was probably meth. White guy
No,
dragging
I said cocaine.
cocaine. Full size cross down I-35.
Look at
Thoughts?
this.
What do you got?
Jesus
This
Christ.
is the bee that got me today.
A magic?
This is the bee
Is
that
a
was in
bee
my
or a
hair
fly?
and got me in the thumb today.
You smacked it
Is it
and
a
you
bee
put it in
or
your
a
hair?
fly?
It's a bee.
Well,
They're
put it-
fucking after me, man.
Put it down. Well, you wasn't at the
Why'd
ranch,
you keep it
bud.
in your hair, dude?
Yeah.
You feel something in your hair, you just start smacking.
Oh, you just start smacking. Let me
start
see it.
smacking. It
Put it-
got me
Put it in there.
right in the thumb.
Did you put honey in your hair or
Oh,
something?
No, he
it
put
stung you,
gas.
bud?
Yes, it put my glasses on me.
Let me see your thumb.
Fine.
Is it swole up?
No swelling.
Okay. All right.
I had a charge of electricity, but other than that, nothing.
Okay. That is a bee. That a bee confirmed. That's a baby bee, though. That's a juvenile bee.
Even a baby bee has a little baby dick.
I thought you were
that
going to say
stung me.
juvie.
Full of venom.
Yep, that's a bee.
Have you
Yeah.
ever thought how racist the term juvie is?
Yes, I have.
I think it stands for juvenile.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm sorry. I thought they were making. I thought that was.
You thought it was a half Jewish, half Vietnamese
Yeah.
person.
I thought they were calling me something completely different all those years.
Yeah. No, I think it's just juvenile.
Oh. Okay. Well, then never mind. That's
It
not
might
as
still sting like this bee, but not so bad.
Hold on,
Like a-
I'm updating Steam.
Oh, you got to
Save
do
it
that.
for the Patreon.
Sorry,
We
we
need
don't
this
need
on?
it. No, we
Oh,
don't
got
need
that.
it.
Oh, we were
I
doing
plugged it
live
up.
from that, but no word.
This is supposed to be the
fuck.
clean show, right?
We're gone.
So what did you see those on meth?
Oh no, a guy dragging a full size cross down I-35.
I still didn't hear the exact size. We're saying 8
I
foot.
couldn't find my thumb
That's Jesus.
fast enough.
That's not meth. That's
Well, he
Jesus
thought it
Christ.
was the world's too good, so he's thinking that, hey, what could I do?
Oh,
I'm
like
the
a
opposite.
crusader,
The world's so bad, it's his penance.
like a
I
Forrest Gump
No,
situation.
he said penance. He said kokang, and
And
I
one
said
day I just started carrying this cross across
it was
And all of a
35.
sudden,
It was
dumbasses started following me.
35. Yeah, right down 35.
It'd be
but-
hilarious if there's first it started out with a couple with medium-sized crosses following him, then there's like people with mini crosses following him.
And by the way, you something.
God is dead.
He
God
was-
is dead.
He
I'm
was
tired.
cheating. He was cheating because he had the radio flyer cart.
I don't know if
Oh.
that's cheating.
And the end of the
Yeah,
if
cross
it's a
was in
300
that.
pound
So
cross, that
Yeah,
should
That's
is
still
probably
cheating.
allowed.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Jizo
still-
didn't have a radio flyer.
nope, sure didn't. And he had people
How
throwing
big was
rocks.
this cross?
Well, if it's like the one that Mel Gibson portrayed
That's
in
true.
Passion of the Christ, it's gigantic.
Well,
How
to
many
make him
cubits?
feel at home, I threw rocks at him,
Why'd you make mine out of cement? Because you're God.
and he did paint it
Why'd
white.
you make mine out of cement?
We were talking woodworking a little bit because he did paint it
Because you're
white.
God.
It was painted white.
Yes, it was painted. That's what I told you. He could have let
That's
a natural color and then maybe stained it, maybe
Dude,
resined it or
So
something to
you
keep it out of the rain.
Have you seen lately, like all these people been getting like busted with like, they were like apples and all these fruits like hollowed out with drugs in them and shit.
Oh
Apple
wow, no,
heads.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
So
seen
people
that.
are figuring this out. This guy's doing it out in the obvious. He's just dragging a fucking meth filled or
Yeah.
cocaine filled cross across.
It's not
'Cause-
filled. It's
Yeah.
just cocaine. It's
Yeah.
brick cocaine.
Well,
yeah, they'll never notice this.
taped
Yeah, and
together.
as he's going, it you see him rubbing his nose along
Yeah.
it, walking down the highway, or smoking. I don't know if it's rock.
Licking it, make sure it's
Who
good.
wants to try some
Rubbing
of
it
this
on
Jesus?
its gums.
Somebody wants to try
I'm
this
really
Jesus?
into Jesus.
Who's into
Jesus
Jesus?
Christ, Jesus.
Just gotta go to Minnesota.
I love me some Jesus.
That's it.
I'll get
Jesus,
there
I love Jesus.
slowly, but I'll
gonna
get there.
It is Wednesday. He could just be going to Wednesday church, and he brings it every day.
He
Or
could be
when-
taking it to the horse on Fagger. Maybe it's a salt cross.
That's true. Bring it back to life.
Yeah, I'll save that little broken backed horse.
I seen it running the other day.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
That's a bold face lie.
Dude,
You've never seen the horse on Fagger run.
No.
might have been a lightning
that's-
strike. Might have been. Yeah,
I don't, that's never.
No, it's not running.
You were high if you saw that.
that's
Yes.
true. I might have been running.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
pulling a big cross.
If you're
saw
running
that
by
thing.
something
Well, I
standing
can't
still,
run either.
it looks like
so
it's
I don't
running.
believe either one.
Yeah,
My
that's-
legs are worse than that thing's back.
Oh man, that would be the worst. What is that called when you mix a horse with a human?
A centaur.
It'd be a
Oh,
worst
man.
centaur.
We'd be just.
centaur
We'd be a
ever.
bentar.
That's Casey's centaur. Fuck.
Pat Centaur.
But what if I got that? What sucks is my back's bad too. But if I got its legs in my
Oh
back,
my god.
When it runs, it sounds like a bag of gravel being crumpled.
it'd be worse. But what if it's? I'd have 4 of them. It'd be stronger. At
Hey,
least.
guys in robes in the cave, are we gonna put this thing down? I know we said we're not gonna put the centaurs down, but come on.
Look at it.
Let's have some mercy.
Yeah, let's
I got
go with
good
a
hair.
hatchet or something.
Hey,
keep
shut
you
up and
alive.
eat your cow.
No
right?
mercy.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Fuck it.
That's why they're here.
Mr. Lawrence, is there mercy in this dojo?
I think I cracked the code, guys, on the way here.
Hi, Mojo.
This is a good thing. You know how when we were talking, and we've talked many times, all of us, about back in the day when you were playing music and
Mhm.
you would try to get on radio locally and say, hey, nobody listens to your garbage overnight because
Yeah.
it's garbage.
Right.
And maybe we could play local bands. And they're like, oh, no, dude, we can never do that.
Yeah.
And all this, there's never an outlet for, there used to be the public access
Yeah.
television where you could dance and do all that kind of stuff. I think that's
Gone.
gone.
Used to have MTV even.
So I was thinking
yeah.
about it because nobody really gives a shit about any of it. Like
Mhm.
all you have to do is say that you have so many eyeballs or so many ears on your product that
That's it.
but nobody fucking cares if it's
No.
good or bad or
Right.
whatever. That's why it's Survivors and it's 130th season.
Right.
This is obviously garbage television that nobody cares about. Whoopi Goldberg's still on TV. Nobody cares.
Right.
But she
Well,
still got it.
She's insightful.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she is.
And so
About hair.
what if we started a new TV station where we could play our show nonstop and it didn't matter what we said because the people that would be watching this couldn't hear it? Deaf TV.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
like
shit.
that. That's a good idea.
Then we could go to meetings and say, we have 3 million daily listeners.
But are they listeners?
We can put whatever we want to because we don't have to buy all the rights to like
Mhm.
Top Gun. And what do deaf people like? Top Gun,
Yeah. DMX videos.
DMX, yeah, music videos. This is a really good song, but it's just us over all of it.
Yeah.
We don't buy the rights to the audio.
No, we don't need it.
Yeah, we just do our stuff.
Quiet.
The only time we get in trouble is if they have like a spotter that comes over and be like, "This is clearly not the dialogue from Top Gun."
What do we do
This is
about
like a podcast?
what do we do
on
about
Kansas."
closed
We'll
caption?
reenact all of the shows that we play. So we'll reenact Top Gun, but
I like
without any of the.
I'll react to just the
Audio.
boys kissing scenes.
Well,
with
we'll
you.
just play the volleyball scene and the kissing,
yeah.
Right.
and that's all we'll do.
That's all we
I'm
need.
gonna make out with you, goose.
The classroom
Oh,
scene
you-
where he throws the stuff
Kiss
off.
me.
Don't you dare die.
I did real quick.
I can't quit you.
There's a new item on the waterhead.com that
Oh.
I wanted to
Good.
bring to everybody.
Oh, the boogie board. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh yeah, we got a boogie board up there where
You
everybody just
display your
picks their
boogers.
nose and puts it on the board. And then,
No,
That's
it's
great.
getting hot out.
Oh yeah,
and,
we got a bucket
Ashley
here.
Jug wasn't doing her job.
You got the Kirby bucket?
Yeah.
Wow.
I brought in the Kirby.
Bucket. All right, thank you. We got the
Exclusively available at thewaterhead.com.
Kirby
Perfect.
bucket. Nice. I mean, you can
Sounds
still
like
get you still get the Ashley jug if you need something for
Smaller. Yeah, if you only have a
right.
gallon of
Well,
discharge,
I was looking for a big jug to do the Winona jug, which I will have as it
you need like a
eventually.
Colgan one.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I didn't have
Yeah.
a jug that big, so I seen a bucket and I said, you know what, Kirby bucket.
Kirby bucket.
I love it.
Yeah,
How much is it on the Waterhead? $19.99
2 installments.
Yeah, 19.99.
Okay.
plus freight. So $39.99.
$39.99.
Yeah.
with freight. Yeah, for overnight, we can get there under $100.
Oh, well, easily under 100. You guys
If you
will
want
love
it
it.
pre-filled though, it's $49.99.
Yeah.
Well, and then that's going to raise the freight too.
And what fluid you want? Pick your fluid.
Milk.
1, 2, or 3.
Oh yeah, 3.
Yeah.
That'll take a, take a
Take a while.
but it's free.
Well, we got
I will
Skin
think of
Man
the
here.
Skin Man's for a weekend. It'll
That's true.
Build up
Okay.
Kirby bucket,
He's
guys.
got someplace to play
What?
to keep it in his sidecar.
I did have
7 hours.
I did have a bad joke today.
Don't eat it. That's not
we
chocolate.
sell the tire sealant. And it's a big jug of white stuff. And I walked up with one of the gallons and set it down. And I said, "Man, I just got done filling the 5-gallon jugs of sealant. My arms are tired." And the old guy just looked at me and he's like, "Man, I was gonna fill it. I just got busy." And I'm like, I just kind of looked at him and he's like, "Oh,
Come on, old man. It's a jerk off joke.
oh." I said, "I don't think you could produce that much."
No, I don't want to fill with dust, old man.
Is there an age when that's not fun anymore?
I'll let
Jerk
you know.
off or to
Yeah.
tell jokes about it.
Cranking one out.
Yeah,
Now.
cranking one out.
I'll let
tell
you know.
Well, who's the oldest in the room?
Hi.
Yeah, well, he'll let us know. And he's almost 50 and he's still having
Bye.
fun with it.
By
Still
almost
trying
a
new
year.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You got to
good.
sling some rope
He's
around
he,
there.
for the, he had his first bike riding one
Yeah, that's difficult.
he was in the
He was listening to
sidecar.
earbuds, listening to Mark Maron, trying to whack one out on his sidecar. That was the most American thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, once you set the throttle lock and then climb over into the sidecar
Oh yeah.
and then you
Steer
steer
with
it
one hand.
with the left hand.
Yeah.
You do your thinking with your right hand.
I saw a guy carrying a cross on I-35. I saw a guy riding in a sidecar jerking off. I don't know which one's worse.
Winner.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Maybe
Who
they
was
were
driving? No one. God, the guy that's on the cross. I guess. I don't know.
they were
God.
destined to meet. Let's say that.
God was carrying the
Jesus, take
cross.
the wheel.
Yeah, Jesus was thinking.
I don't believe in God. Oh, now I do.
Seen him. He had the bucket half full.
Have
It's a miracle.
you guys ever read the Dr. Seuss classic? Not the ones that got banned. I'm
Oh.
sure Skin Man has all those, but the Dr. Seuss classic, all because a little fly went ka-choo. I'm sure you've read that, right? Smoothie?
Only the 2 Dr. Seuss books have I ever read.
Well, it's a really well written book, as are most of Dr. Seuss's
Right.
books. But
I've got hot and here's a hoe.
that's Andre's version. But the thing about it all, because of fly went a-choo, like it starts with a kid standing by a tree and like a cow fucking runs by, and then
Okay.
it's like, "Hey cow, why are you running by?" And he's like, "Because that dog's after me." And then, "Hey dog, why are you running? Because that man's after me." And why are you running? And the whole thing started because a fly sneezed. It startled something else
A butterfly
that then startled
that
something
freaked
else,
out,
and that
yeah.
startled something else, and they're running through the town and the cities and everything else. I'm gonna write a book all because a waterhead had a garage sale.
Nice.
I'm gonna write that book.
Okay.
It's pretty long.
What's it about?
Well, it's about somebody that decided I've just got way too much stuff, which is clearly an American problem.
That happens all the time.
Yeah,
now.
but fuck, I got a lot of shit. Man, I need to sell it for like a quarter of the price, or probably a
Right.
tenth of
Or
the price
free.
I bought
Free,
it
just
for,
get
or
rid
just
of it.
give it away.
Yeah.
I got a storage unit full of shit. I got
Yep.
this. I got
Clean it out.
multiple storage
Start
units.
over.
But because they have to have the garage sale, and because everybody lives in a covenant community, and when they have their garage sales,
Mhm.
they can't just open their garage and say sale right there in front of their house. So
Oh,
they have
right.
to put a sign or advertise in some way that there's a garage sale somewhere within.
Well, they
these-
have to get a permit. They have to
winding
pay
roads.
all their stuff at the city.
Yeah.
So that's part of the book.
Well, they're already 40 down
Okay.
before they start the garage sale.
For
And they
sure.
get their sign, and then they go find a place on a corner, usually a corner that I'm at some point, and
Gotta
then
get
put a
mowing
sign in. Yeah,
permission.
a mowing corner. Yeah.
I got
So they don't put the permission. They just got their garage sale. It's okay because it's just a one-day thing.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'll come back and get the sign, which they never do.
Never. Yeah.
And they could wait a second, like you're almost getting ready to mow the area even sometimes.
Oh no! Hey, sorry, can you stop mowing so I can put the sign down? I gotta go make $13.
If you want that sign to be seen, stick that right into a scarecrow.
That's true. Or a
Good
child.
idea. Yeah, or a small child.
like,
Have
wait,
'em
what
run
is
around.
that?
I always find the address that it says that, and I always say, I
Don't
found your
worry, it's a
sign.
refugee. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, it looks like that really looks like a hearse.
That
Somebody
freaks
needs to get 'em
people
to the
out when you bring
hospital.
their signs
But
back and throw them in their yard
there is a cell
Oh,
phone.
with
that's
their dog
awesome.
stabbed through
Yeah.
it.
Sorry, you left this sign at the gas station, so I killed your dog.
Well,
John Wick 8.
I've been doing something different. I've been just driving down the highways and byways, and once I see a dead deer, which there's a million of them, I just go over there and just put a sign on it.
now after being in your
Because
area, a lot,
everyone's going to look at that dead deer.
I've seen more.
Yeah,
that's
signs
true.
say free deer.
No, it says garage sale.
I've
and
seen
free
more
deer- and
donkeys
free deer.
or mules in
Deer
your
soup
area than
tomorrow.
I have deer.
Oh, dear.
What you've been seeing? What?
I've seen more donkeys than I have deer. in
On
your
the side of the
Wow.
road?
Well, yeah, tied up to a fence post.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Not dead.
Oh, well, yeah. Don't. You can put a side coat on the.
As far as
donkey.
roadkill goes, donkeys are probably very low on the list.
But you'd
That's
stop
true.
and get it if you. That's one I'd pull over.
Oh, no.
I think it's higher
Not
than
across the
penguins.
Yeah,
road.
free ass. I'm right there.
All because a Waterhead had a garage sale. Starts out with the guy with too much shit. So he goes to the gas station and he pounds his post in there. And then the rain comes and the wind comes and everything happens and it blows the sign away and it leaves the metal frame that the sign was once
Uh-huh.
upon a time on. And then over the months, that metal sign falls down. And so it's stuck inside the grass and nobody sees it. And then one day, another Waterhead that mows grass for a living hits that metal
Hello.
thing and slices the side of a tire on a mower,
Hi.
which happens, right? Well, then another Waterhead says, okay, no big deal, we'll get a new tire. But because their tires are not readily available that are exactly the same as that tire, then it's like, well, we have to order it. Well, it's not in yet. So then the Waterhead has to try to spend days and days trying to figure out how to get a tube in there or anything, all of which nothing happens.
Right.
So that Waterhead ultimately says, okay, I'll just steal tires off of a different mower and put them on, which he did today. But that Waterhead, when he did it in the morning, also was like doing it half asleep and
Why do you
put
need
it
lug
on
nuts?
and then put the lug nuts on, but didn't tighten them down.
This
And
is
then
a-
he
this is-
hired another Waterhead to come over and mow all day. And then that Waterhead mowed all day on those wheels that were off of a different mower.
Ugh.
And then by the time Waterhead
They're
number
so
one comes,
warped.
there's a big holes where all the lug nuts go. And then the lug nuts are all ripped apart and the lugs are all ripped off. And it's all because a Waterhead at a garage sale.
Yeah, that would be a good book. I mean, like
Yeah, I know.
you might tell it happier.
It's like a John Grisham right now.
Yeah,
It
that
doesn't
is.
have to be happy. It just has to rhyme.
Luckily, one Waterhead has a welder, and we will weld
Hello.
new Waterhead holes, and then find the man that had the garage sale.
Oh, I
and
thought
go
you were
down
just
there.
going to weld the rims to it. I mean, changing
might.
tires would get be
I'm
harder.
gonna start
Yeah, it
following
would be.
Conrad
Take the
around
gas
and just
thing.
welding the lug nuts on things that he puts back on.
Yeah,
Gonna weld those on.
I know.
It's a reoccurring theme with lug nuts.
It's
Gotta
not a-
tighten them.
Yeah, you do
A
have
little
to tighten
bit.
them.
Well,
I mean, you
somebody's got to do the thing though too. Otherwise, it's just a flat tire or no tire
Well, I
or
know,
no
but,
wheel.
but you do have to tighten.
Yeah,
you-
I know.
That's number one.
Not
rule.
number one, because number one was you got to get a fucking wheel and tire on there.
Well, number one is
Well-
just don't hit it. Don't destroy a tire. Let's start there.
Yeah, it's not like I go around just loosening my lug nuts.
Don't
Usually,
put-
I'm trying to solve a problem
Don't
at
put
some
a
point.
sign in
Oh, I'm gonna
there.
loosen
So
these and try to remember in the morning. No, it's not what I'm doing.
Yeah, but the first step is loosen lug nuts, and then you go through that, get halfway through, and then all you do is do it in reverse. So first step is loosen, last
But
step
what
is
if,
tight.
like on the trailer, the step was I'm loosening these lug nuts because we're gonna weld the fucking shock that we never welded on there. And he said I'm gonna weld that tomorrow, so I loosened the lug nuts. Shock never got welded. Lug nuts stayed loose.
boom.
It was
Got
nothing
me.
to do with the tire.
You got me.
It's this morning I didn't get mad at the Waterhead that shelled the things. There's no way to know. It's like it's bumpier than hell out there. You wouldn't know that your tires are wobbling if you're mowing on that thing because it's so bumpy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. None of it matters.
But is everybody
No, it's
safe?
all
Did anybody
fake.
get hurt?
Oh, everybody's safe, which
Okay,
is the most
that's-
important thing.
know,
Thank
Was
you
it an
for-
X-Mark that got hurt?
And I get to write a book out of it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. You know, I said I'll find one from Casey's work. I'll go
Garage,
steal one
garage
from
sale. We'll go to his garage sale, which is nothing
Ray or
but
Corey.
sunshine and happiness.
And the cool thing is, maybe I should tout my strength because only one side got fucked up. The other side I tightened down by hand.
Wow.
Still tight.
Nice. Yeah, I think the mower just freaked out. They're like, "Ah, this is a little looser, so we're going to screw up this side.
It's just, I just got the call at like 2. Hey man, did you tighten those lug nuts this morning, or was I supposed to?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. You gonna sell me a whole mower?
Yeah.
Or just the wheels?
Free.
I'll buy it. Or do you
I'm-
buy a mower?
I'm thinking about buying it, and you
Are
can
you just showing me a mower that you're gonna buy?
Yeah.
yeah, but you can
Perfect
borrow
wheels.
you can borrow the wheels.
I need that.
Ah, it's all good. Thank you.
I
I can borrow the wheels. Thank you. I'll bring them back, put them on, and not tighten the lug nuts down.
We're drinking Tiki Slam by it's a Tart Island by Boulevard, and it is delicious tonight.
Ah.
Thank you, Skin Man.
You are welcome.
And not only, I've also got to revisit because I come from a broken home. It's been a long time since I've spent any time at the home I was raised in.
Yes.
And I told Mexico last night, but I'll tell you guys this. I went to Sam's and bought a bunch of beef, like 30 or 40 pounds of beef.
I don't know what you said.
And-
you said a lot.
Went to the fridge at the cottage, which was completely empty because it's in the garage. And because it's 100 degrees out, I put the beef in there to store until tonight. So I bring it over here, which I need to put it in your fridge because right now it's just chilling in the Fusion. But either way, I put it in there. I left for maybe an hour to go see if somebody could fix this tire. Came back and I go inside and my mom is in there cooking with the cheese and the beef and everything that I just bought and put in there. And I was like, is that the stuff? And I was joking. I was like, is that the stuff from the fridge? I was trying to be funny. She's like, is that yours? Like, that is the stuff from the fridge? Yes, it's mine. I mean, did you think that like some magical beef and cheese fairy comes down and shits 40 pounds of beef into the, I didn't understand. It's like, I just didn't know. I just thought I went out there. It's like, I didn't even remember buying it. It's like, because you didn't.
I remember buying 40 pounds of ground beef
You didn't buy
and
it.
18 pounds of sliced cheese.
What's so funny? That was one reminder of how
But
my
this
mom's
is for lunch?
Yeah, it was like 5. I mean, it was dinner, but she's in there cooking dinner with all of this stuff. It's like, what were you going to cook if this didn't? I mean, this is a very strange thing, but I was reminded of her.
Free
And-
tacos.
How tall was it stacked?
There was racks in the middle, man. It was
So
stacked-
was it patty bacon cheese?
She's a religious person. It could have been like the fish and the bread thing, where she
Yeah.
left half a pound in there and thought that God had blessed her with
Yes.
40 pounds.
It
That's right.
legitimately would not surprise me if she thought that God put that in there. Like she was wondering what she'd have for dinner, open the fridge, and there it is. This is clearly how
Now
God
I know.
works.
Thank you, God.
And word to the wise, if you find random ground beef in your fridge,
Don't fucking eat
Don't
it.
Or at
Eat
least
it.
wait a day and
Don't
be like, is
eat
anybody
it.
gonna claim this or
Yeah.
something? I mean,
Yeah.
oh well, it's been 1
It could be
minute
human. It could be.
cooking. Um,
As long as it doesn't have a beard on it,
It
it's
is-
fine.
Hey, sweetheart, I know that you make tacos. You must be sick of them. I make it some.
my mother also has a dog that's the size of a cat. It's a tiny little dog, like a little. It's not a Chihuahua or anything,
Yeah.
but it's one of them little fuckers. And
Mhm.
Don't eat it.
when I walked to get the remainder of the ground beef out of the fridge before she tried to make something out of it that night, I walked by the dog bowl and she had a fucking Fred Flintstone sized rack of ribs. And
Well, that's for the week.
the dog bowl.
That's for the week.
And I asked her, like, what is that for? She's like, that's for the dog. It's like, you can't just throw like a week-old rib from some random. She's like, oh, that's all it eats. I never feed a dog food.
never once fed a dog.
That poor dog.
Well, I'm glad she didn't win.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's still running, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah,
There-
it never
a new,
ends.
There's a new one. So
Yeah,
QAnon's
politically,
backing
she's
her
right.
now, so
yeah,
she'll be
which
fine.
She'll be in.
So I
She's
do
still
need to go grab
single?
that ground beef. Yeah, she's still single. If you're looking, Dad,
But we'll see.
I'm gonna go grab that beef where it cooks in the sink.
idea.
Welcome to the new show, Grab That Beef.
Squash that beef, man.
Well, it
Squash
was squash that beef, but now it's grab that beef before it thaws.
Okay, grab that and then squash it into the refrigerator. Yeah, we've had I don't know. He's had several experiences. He called me about that. I was like, your mom
It's
did
fine.
your mom did what?
I would
It's fine. Just let her have. I mean, just it's fine. Teach
say
her how
it's
to-
unexpected, but it's expected.
Teach her how to make the tacos.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
She had a family of
No.
like what do they have? Like 8 kids?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It's a family of 10.
30.
All right, I came from a family of 12. Nobody that comes from a family that big
Yeah.
sees food anywhere, regardless, even if you bought it, it doesn't think to themselves, I wonder who's that for.
Oh, right.
I better not make that because the other 3 kids are going to eat that. You're in a rationing program when you grow up in a household.
You
like
just eat
that.
it.
No, you don't. You don't touch food
Oh.
unless you know it's yours.
I got you.
Yeah, I was the opposite. I grew up where
You grew up in a household of a half.
wait, a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were halfway there. Other than that, nobody else was there.
Half house. Halfway house. You grew up in a halfway house.
Okay. I don't remember that.
Because they
but-
had half the food.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
if that.
Well,
But
I
when I
mean-
lived with my dad and his wife and my 3 sisters,
Oh, hot.
we had quite a bit of food.
A lot of tacos.
Mm,
Uh,
so many tacos.
but it was I'd always get in trouble for I'd be eating cereal at dinner or what. I'm gonna make dinner. I'm like that. I didn't want it, so that's fine. I
You got in trouble because you're jerking off the dinner table,
Yeah.
not because you're eating
You're
cereal.
filling-
well, but it
you're
was
filling that
not why
Kirby
we were
bucket.
eating dinner.
Well, you were
And I-
finished. Everybody else was still eating.
Right.
Well, I was finished jerking off, not
Yes.
finished eating.
Well, are you really finished though?
That's how I get.
Are
Well,
you
I
ever
was
really finished?
for this time.
Done for the year.
So what you're saying is your household, everybody ate and you just ate cereal.
Well, no, what I'm saying is when there was food, I just freaking ate it, like because it may not be there,
Ooh, lettuce.
Or if somebody left something in the fridge and like it wasn't
Who
there the day
cares?
But
before.
that's the point. You came from a moderate to small household.
Yeah.
Conrad's mom lived 20 plus years in a
5
household with a
people.
ton of people.
Yeah.
Everything is fucking rationed out.
And
You say, hey, there's
refugees.
2 pieces of
No,
bacon here.
she's just got everything for
Who
free
had-
all of her life,
who
so
had
she's
2 pieces
expecting
of bacon
everything
yet?
free. That's
Alright.
the difference.
I
No,
had.
she knew what she was
I'm
doing.
honest. God told me to be honest, so I ate 2 pieces. And to be really honest, Eric didn't want his bacon, and I'm gonna clean
His
his
mom
sneakers
is
for
so
his 2 bacon.
entitled. She looks like a sperm whale.
Wow,
No, doesn't work.
wow.
I was trying to bring
She's
his
probably
joke.
a combination of both, I would think. She rations everything. You're right. She's already divided one of those into multiple meals.
Right.
She knows where everything goes, and if she doesn't know where it goes, nobody touches it. That's
Ah.
just how you live when you live in a.
Quick question though:
But it's just her and the Gumps.
did the dog finish all of the ribs, or did you bring some?
When I went
Left.
to get our
They were gone.
no, they
Wow.
were back from the bowl in the fridge.
Oh, good. You
So-
should have brought them.
They can have them later. Nibbled on them. Looked like he got into it pretty good on one
Good.
side, but
on one side. Yeah,
put them in the fridge.
that's good. So
Well,
they don't
she
spoil.
scrapes some every once in a while and makes like an omelet with them or something.
Gyros.
I don't know. I'm sure we don't have anybody listening from the health department. I don't think you're supposed to store the way she stores inside the fridge, but
No.
blood on top,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that's- yeah.
cooked meat on bottom, cheese on the very bottom.
Ready
Make sure
to-
all the blood, drill holes inside
Lettuce.
the fridge to make sure everything
Yeah.
drips down onto the lettuce.
Fresh produce in the very bottom.
Yes.
Do you want a
Lettuce,
membrane salad?
apples.
Yeah.
Try the membrane.
Sliced peeled apples in the very bottom.
Yes.
It's like one, it is why I am the way I am, where I don't worry about Corvid. But two, it's
Oh,
because I was
true.
raised the way I was raised.
Yeah,
It's
you will
like,
not get sick.
What is that? That's pizza. You made pizza today? No, that's
that-
from last Saturday.
Yeah.
You want some? It's like,
Yeah.
Have you it's just been sitting there, right? It's Saturday.
It's fine.
It's been a week.
It's fine.
Does it smell bad?
I put some candies on it and stuff, covered it up from
Yeah.
the flies.
Somehow it
So-
has no odor whatsoever.
I microwave it for
You
you.
know damn good and well that you've had that conversation. Is this bad? And they say, does it smell bad? And you're supposed to say no. And if it does smell bad, you would think, hey, throw it away.
I think
No.
we're making Casey
Nope.
sick by talking about
Next
beef.
response, wash it off. See if it still smells bad.
Yeah.
You
Put it
never had
back.
that conversation? with your-
Someone is saving.
I had it about milk when I was growing up, where there would be a clearly spoiled milk in there, clumpy milk.
Right.
It's like, if it's clumpy, just put water in it. Shake it
it.
up.
Shake it up.
Put it
It's
in the
fine.
blender. No more clumps.
That's not why the clumps are there, Mom. That's not what you do. Just cut the green off the cheese, son.
It must have
You be a
dehydrated.
fucking bitch. Are you hungry or not? Fucking eat it. Should be fine. I stored it in the septic tank where it's nice and cool. Oh,
Part of your tornado bait party. Get down in
Um,
your tornado shelter. Eat that cheese.
I had this thought today, and I'm curious what you guys think about this. Because
I could probably answer because I saw Jesus on I-35.
I'll
today,
need his
so,
help.
Okay, good. I'll channel him.
Dude, I was trying to think. I was watching Hulu the other night, and I'm probably not like Eric. I know I'm not like Shannon, where whichever accounts that you guys have hacked have 0 ads. I think you guys got Chip and Rachel's.
Yep.
So they pay for the no ads.
Right.
And so by de facto, because you guys have hacked into theirs, have no ads,
Right.
which is
Go de facto.
awesome
Yeah.
because you're not interrupted with the ridiculousness of what is now an
Yes.
advertisement.
Right.
But on the other hand, you are missing out on some really great content.
I don't know about missing.
Great is probably a stretch too,
Okay.
but interesting content. So as I'm enjoying an episode of, I think I was on The Modern Family.
Okay.
And it's always tailored to what you're watching too. So if you're watching It's Always Sunny, you might get more beer commercials and
Yeah.
bullshit like that. If you're watching It's Always Fandy, it's always
It's Always Fandy? Yeah.
It's Always Sunny.
It's always
and
the family.
It's Always Family in modern
all in
times.
the family.
If you're watching Modern Family, you're gonna get tampon commercials and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nasal spray.
Mhm.
Would you like to make more
Which-
money?
Is a good
Sure,
indicator of
we all
whether or not
do.
you should be watching that. Because if you're watching something and tampon commercials come on, you go, shouldn't be watching this. Beep.
Yeah, I do.
That just makes me moist. I am. It is. I am.
Yeah,
I am
need-
spotting.
I need some of those pads.
Sis-
Anyone
sanitary
saving
napkin.
this spaghetti?
But what came on The Modern Family was Norwegian Cruise Lines. They're back. And I thought, I get it that there's 63% vaccinations right now.
Yeah.
And I get it that we're pushing for 70% by
But
July
those
4th.
Vikings fucking love boats, man. They've
Dude.
loved boats forever.
Boats.
Look at him. He dreams about boats.
How fucking crazy. The balls on ship operators
Yeah.
have got to be the biggest balls in the world because
Pretty big.
we watched the
Christopher Columbus, big
Oh,
balls.
yeah, we've already
in a
discussed
boat.
that.
We discussed.
we've watched the documentary on how COVID, where it kind of started.
Oh yeah,
When it was on that ship.
Yeah.
Now, clearly, it started because it started in a Chinese factory, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Tucker Carlson already cracked that case. when he
Well,
was in
no, a
the sauna.
bat flew in it and caught it and then flew out of it.
In the sauna or in? I
In-
forget.
no,
Tucker Carlson was in a sauna in China,
Yes.
saw a bat, and then whatever, got COVID and brought
Right.
it back to America.
Right.
That's how it started. But he rode a boat back, and he was on a cruise ship, and everybody
Mm-hmm.
was stuck on this ship, and they were stuck out there for months. I mean, a few months, I think.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then everything kind of got shut down. There was no cruises. There was none of that going
Nope.
on, and even more shut down than like everything else in our country got shut down. Cruise ships were like, no, fuck off, guys.
No.
You guys are gone. No, zip it. Shut your fucking mouth. Nobody wants to look at you. I know
No.
you're big. I know you can float around in the ocean a million times. but
Park it.
fuck it. We don't want to see you anymore. Go hide behind that tree or something. Fuck off. Well, it took. I mean, we're now at 60%. We're not even home yet,
Right.
and they're already like, let's open up the purse strings and
time.
get back on that
Yep,
Hulu
it's
ad.
time. It's
And they
time.
get on there. Oh, come on back. Come on back, baby. Slot machines are open. Get
Free.
back. And
Free
I'm watching. I'm like,
cruises,
who
free.
the fuck would do this? Yeah, it's free cruises.
Free, come on out.
$1.99.
Yeah.
Sail
Are
across
the-
the world for $3.
Are the
Get on
drinks
there.
all inclusive?
But that's where I got to. All you have to do, it does not matter the pandemic. But we had a ship that we built, and when was the Titanic? Like the
It
30s,
was the
40s?
30s, the 30. Yeah, no, I think it was.
74.
This beautiful ship we built,
That's wrong.
it sank in the ocean. You would think at that point, like, I don't think we're ever going to
Oh,
sell a
we're
big
done.
ship again.
Yeah, we're done.
No, we made one 100 times the size.
Make it bigger.
How do we get people on it?
This one's got a roller coaster on it.
It's easy. Buffet.
Oh,
They'll never do it. Seriously, just say buffet.
just say buffet.
You're not going to get everybody. Some people be like, I'm not going to get on there because all my family died on the Titanic.
All food included.
Did you hear that the food is free? Okay, I'll think about
I'm
it.
in.
I'll think about it.
I don't need to think about it. Where do I sign?
I'm going to throw away this ground beef I found in the fridge and go get on that cruise.
I don't know where it came from. I'll take the beef with me.
All you have to do is say buffet, and you're going to get a segment,
Yes.
the same.
A segue segment.
You know how there's this huge voice for the LGBTQR community?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I know that.
And we realize that those acronym people are only like 1% of the society. Yet
Mhm.
they're very vocal.
Yes.
Only 1% of the society is buffet heads,
Right.
but they are so passionate
Yes.
that they can power those ships.
What the difference is the buffet group isn't very vocal. They just go. They're active.
Much like the LGBTQ, or
Well, they're
guys.
vocal, but
they
sometimes they
used
get
to
a little
not be.
they get a little lazy, so they don't go to all the meets now. But
Yeah.
the buffet people, doesn't matter. They will scoot boogie. They'll get towed. They'll hire the guy that's carrying the cross that carry them to the buffet. They'll do anything they can do to get to a buffet. It'll be full,
It's amazing because it does not matter.
and they don't tell people about it because they
No,
don't. They
'cause
don't
want the shame.
They want it. No, it's not that. They want all the food for themselves.
Oh, I think
But
it's
the
a
thing-
shame thing.
No, it's not a shame thing. The
it's a
gig's
shame
up.
game.
If I heard that there's a new Golden Corral coming in, Okay,
I'm Jeff Fox.
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. I'm just going.
I already
I'll see-
know.
Oh,
If you know, I know.
I'll see you there. That's what I'm saying. We all know. We don't have to. I don't have to tell you. We know. And now we don't shout it from the rooftops saying, "I love buffets, and I know you do too, and I'm proud."
We
We
need
just go.
buffets on every corner. We need buffets represented in every magazine and in every TV show and on every commercial. Buffets.
If I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off just out of respect because I love everything that I'm hearing right now.
I know you do.
Furthermore, if there was an SS buffet
Mm.
That's what
cruise
they should
ship
just call them.
that was just ran on methane,
We remove the pool and put in pudding. Come to the buffet.
That's
Literally.
the beans.
An SS buffet.
that's the name of the ship.
Yours is named.
I
Yours is
thought you were
named
talking about the
Jenny.
Nazi SS.
Nine.
Oh no!
I thought
no,
he was
they,
talking about
no,
that.
that
I
we
was
don't
wondering
talk.
where he was going on that.
Yeah,
one.
we don't talk
I'm part of
about
the
that.
buffet SS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Secret society.
Checking out my pen.
Yep.
Hmm? Yeah.
Front of the line.
Try
Yep.
the sauna, then try the shower.
Eat while you're in both. Welcome to Norwegian.
It's the Norwegian guys. Those are the ones that cruise up and down like rivers and stuff. Like, I mean, they have a huge ship and they find a
They're the
huge
ones
river.
that
They
cruise
call
up.
them fjords.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Yeah,
fjords.
they find any kind of river or tributary that's surrounded by communities that are usually less than, and
Yes.
they float by.
and quiet.
We're eating. Hi. Food's really good. Hello, descendants. We're
And
eating.
chicken bones.
We have everything you have on land, but it's floating.
We're dancing. We caused COVID while eating.
We get to
still
do
eating.
everything you're doing, but we get to gently sway while it happens.
Hey, I just won a $2,000 jackpot. Norwegian paid for this because I got a free vaccine. Look at my pin. Buffet club. Come on.
Watching the descendants.
It's amazing to me.
It is amazing. It's,
Because it
it's the
doesn't
most
matter.
amazing
It does
thing.
not
No
matter.
one cares.
Like, one, there's the ship side of it where you could have like a Carnival Cruise commercial
Yeah,
where they'd be like,
how
we
much-
built a casino and we built a water park and
Yeah.
we built this playroom that's got 1,000-seat auditorium in
Right.
it. And we tore it all down and put food there. Come on down.
Right.
And everybody, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I fucking
right
hate plays.
there.
I like to eat. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, I'll go
I
there.
hate shows.
Fucking hey, I'll just lay that. So I'll just eat and then go lay outside.
Who wants to see Jeff
Fuck it.
Foxworthy?
I can
Fuck
eat
that
outside
guy.
and
I can
lay.
eat here.
I can lay and eat.
Yeah.
Shit.
This
Come on
pool-
out for the
this
buffet.
pool. This pool's full of cheese and crab legs.
But then
I'm
you
in
got
heaven.
the buffet head where it's like, yeah, we just found out that party you're going tomorrow that had the buffet.
Mhm.
It's actually where they're performing like a decapitation of like 7-year-olds.
Is the buffet still open?
Yeah, they're still in the buffet.
Okay, I'm going.
All right, just
Fine,
wanted to
I'll
let
see
you know.
I'll see you there.
Is that after the motocross?
Doesn't matter. You can tell them anything. Ooh, all you can eat chicken wings.
I'm there.
I had to sit through that stoning. Chicken nut. What? I'm hungry, man. They were good. Served them on roller skates. What? Yeah. Roll them out on your table.
When you were watching a documentary, obviously it was horrible because people were dying and people were getting the COVID. It was just really crazy.
when I
But
was watching Corvid documentary,
yeah, when you were watching that boat documentary. But how much was you thinking about all the sex that happens
writing
between
a song on a ship.
between the crew? You know what I
Oh.
mean?
God. The amount of
The amount of just people stuck together in
You know when you-
small spaces.
yeah, when you read
the
about the
sexual tension that you
Olympic
have to
Village,
have
yeah.
while you're making mountains of food and being exhausted because you worked for 18 hours. You know what I mean? And you're like, you
just
want
got a boner in those black
Yes!
pants the whole time.
you want to come over and take a shower in my this is the shower in your room.
Sandra, I'm a
Come on, I'll douse you if you douse
You
me.
get your hands out of that coleslaw. I'm gonna
Nope, it's in there. What do you think?
take your plastic gloves off or leave them on. Oh,
Yeah.
God. How
No.
old are you? 70.
Obviously, I'm thinking about all the poor people that are running around with COVID, and coughing on food and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking about the crew
Yeah.
because they were all packed together.
Thank you for thinking about them, too.
But I was also thinking they're all really young and from really destitute. They were actually on that land that people were throwing crab legs to.
let me on. I'll cook for you.
Yes, and so they grabbed them. But there was
Fuck. I got on this
Just-
ship and I got Corvid.
great looking young men from all over.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
looking young women from all over.
Dancers. Oh, these men
Oh.
could dance.
Oh my!
They're cooking
The
now, but
cha-cha.
they're dancing later.
And they know how to cook dolphin.
It made me want to. My passion now, and I just had it. So if I don't get it in the next year, I'm going to be really sad. I'm going to shoot a documentary on Norwegian about just the crew because I'm actually more interested in the behind the scenes and what what kind of craziness goes on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to meld myself into that community on some
Are you
ship
gonna go undercover as a cruise
and
employee?
below deck and undercover. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call the documentary.
You're gonna have to
And it's
take.
all going to be about sexual
Do
action.
you have any motion sickness issues?
Oh, so many. But it's such a big boat.
You don't notice.
You don't notice. It's like riding around the Earth. You know what I mean? The Earth is a big place, but it's spinning at an alarming rate. So I mean, we don't feel it now. Those ships are about that big. I mean, I don't, not big as the Earth, but they're close.
I'm gonna get one of those slot machines that are like tabletop ones, real short.
Yeah.
Put it on the back of the old Sea-Doo, world's smallest
Casino.
world's
That's awesome. That's
smallest cruise ship.
That's a good
Have
idea.
like 3 chicken legs on there,
Yeah.
one slot machine.
That's awesome. That's a great idea. I would come and visit.
Get on, man. It's a 3-seater.
What do you got there? Hey, is anybody playing? Hold on.
I got a booking at 7. You can play
it's
till
7
then.
o'clock. I can play that. It's at 6:30. I got 30 minutes.
Come on down to
Here's
Come on
got
down
to change
to,
for this 20.
Norwegian.
No,
cruise
I'll
lines.
put it in. I'll
I
put it in.
want those chicken wings, but I'll
Start
I'm
the
down with
generator.
the slots.
Yeah. Welcome to the world's smallest cruise ship, man. It's all you can eat. I mean, all we could fit on here.
You can
Fruit
pretty
by the
much
foot.
pull,
I got so much fruit by the
anything
foot on
off
here.
if you,
I'd
if,
buy that for $1.
if you got free food or slot machines. If you got both, people lose their.
Good thing is
Shit.
Sea-Doo gas tank's only like 2 to 3 hours,
Mm.
so you'd have to come in and
That's all right.
refuel a lot, so
Nah.
you could restock that chicken wing bar.
I'd have to get
Or
gas buoys out there or
Oh
something.
yeah,
just
Fill it.
line the whole thing with gas tank.
That's a good idea.
Just drag them.
Just 5 gas.
That's the second. We could have had
Swim
more
out there and
people,
grab
but-
another one.
Just tether line, man. Garden hose hooked up to a tank on the shore.
Oh, perfect.
That's for scuba diving and for fueling.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Out of
we switched
gas,
the wrong
but I can
line.
breathe.
Fuel out.
And you can get the lice out of your hair.
Navy diver.
Holy diver.
Welcome to Cheney Lake, guys. If you guys want to go scuba diving, come on down. We'll look at the mollusks.
I found another dead body.
The problem is, like, you have to do like that, that weird thing where you try to do a handstand in a 3-foot pool.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
were young, you could do it and walk around. Now, like at your age, I can barely even That's
Well,
what.
you probably be tough.
Well,
yeah.
whatever. But
Well, it's your
Yeah, well,
legs.
Stuck in the
Well, those
filter.
legs.
All
Casey's
that
stuck
dead
in the
legs.
legs.
my arms are still just as virile as ever.
Casey's
Casey's
legs would
legs
be up
in the-
top, and then a
They're
wave,
light and gangly. They're
Just-
easy.
just a
Casey's
little
legs
ripple in the
in the
water, hit
water
his legs
are
and
just-
crack him. Shit.
Casey goes
Meanwhile,
underwater.
Conrad couldn't get his
Casey,
seat.
Casey goes
Conrad couldn't
underwater
get his seat
sliding.
into the lake because he forgot to put the lug nuts on.
His legs are just flapping.
Okay, so now I can do it easy because my legs don't weigh anything, but I can't stand him up straight. You're right.
Oh,
I'm gonna hold on to this tube. Maybe I'll wrap my legs
shit.
around it.
I think that's what we should do, guys. I think that the next Vegas outing isn't at Vegas at all. It's on a cruise ship. Now it'd freak him out. I'd have
I
to get him.
wouldn't go.
I'd have to get him below
You
deck.
couldn't get
I'm
me.
not doing cruise ships.
You couldn't get me on a cruise ship.
I'd get him
The
below
first
deck.
annual
If he
of those
doesn't know
guys
he's
from
on a
Wichita Cruise.
I'll go like this. I'll go.
I might go on a cruise
knock
ship
him
at
out.
Cheney.
And
Like
I'll
a
just carry him
barge boat or
down below.
something.
It's like, no, man, it's
That's
a real
about
small
as far
club.
as it goes.
Why
Or
is
like
all these stairs here?
maybe
It's
if
a
we
small
did
place.
one of those lake, like one of
Just
those
keep
New
going.
Orleans,
It
like
just goes
they
up.
have like 4 or 5 hour river ones that like
We could start there, but
Oh, you
we
talking
could,
about a booze cruise?
yeah, we could pop each other's cherries on the Mississippi.
or I'll do like a tour.
All
I'll
right.
do a bus with you guys, but like just with our crew. And that, but I won't do I don't think I could do an ocean cruise.
Okay.
I-
All right.
They get
I'll do
weed
those
on 'em.
guys go to
A
Mexico.
lot.
I'll
Yeah.
do those guys go to Vegas. I'll do those guys go a lot of well.
Those guys go to the Atlantic, bud.
Atlantic
Free swimming
Casino.
lessons.
I'm holding you off the front of that ship. Put your arms out, man.
Yeah.
For the picture.
Come on.
No, you'll forget to like put something, and then I'll just fall
Yeah.
off. And
Hang on to this pole that I put the bolts on.
Yeah,
fuck,
no
sorry.
shit.
Sorry.
Ah, my bad.
Lug nuts again.
You should be fine. Use your leg. Oh, I'll get you. No, I'll
Oh.
get you.
Wrap your legs around it.
you'd grab my legs and they just tear away.
Just tie them.
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm
fuck.
starting to get some muscle back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking good. I see this bone though.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out for that bone.
There's a big bone in the front.
That is sharp.
Don't push it.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'll break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop through his calf, man.
Looks great, man.
Getting some muscle. See, there's 2 of them right there.
It's like a pterodactyl.
They're looking good though. You shaving them?
No, they just all the hair's falling out.
He's got chemo legs, man.
Shit.
it's been going for years though. I mean, as the disease has gotten worse, it's
Yeah.
gotten worse.
They are smooth. I'll give you that.
Though the back of them, man, like they're.
Wow.
Nice.
You could do a leg
And what's
commercial.
crazy is
Women's
how hairy
leg.
my arms are.
Yeah, you look like Robin Williams on the
Clean.
top.
Yeah.
You look
I don't
like
know, man.
trying to
When you
think
have
of
no
a smooth-
circulation in your legs, you
He's got
don't get a lot of
Benjamin
hair.
Button legs.
Yeah, they're reverting.
Oh, that would be awesome if you actually had that. Was that progeria? Like reverse progeria? That's you.
But
Progeria is
just
the
at the
old one.
legs.
He's that guy that. ran
Yeah,
in
because
Olympics
the
with
upper
blades.
body I have. No, so maybe the upper body I have
Oscar-
that going
Oscar
on. The lower
Progeria.
body I have.
Oscar.
I have-
Reversing.
Yeah, so I have Benjamin Button and Robin Williams, whatever that movie is.
Jack.
Jack and I'm
You're Jack Button.
I'm Jack Buttonin. This theater.
Well,
this fall in theaters.
I know. I mean, but I'm
As
telling
his
you,
legs grow old.
wherever we go, we're gonna be by some sort of body of water that, and tell Casey to go in there and do a handstand so his legs go flippy floppy. That's gonna happen.
Okay, out of the the 6 of us in this room, there's only
Kick
2
your leg.
of us
Don't
that
kick.
can
Don't
do.
kick, Casey.
There's only 2 of us that can do a handstand. So let's.
I can do it in water.
I don't think so.
You're more buoyant.
Are we gonna have a handstand contest?
Let's
in
do it
water?
right now.
We can do
Are
that.
you saying you can do a handstand right now, Casey?
Yes. I can
That was
walk
a-
on my
that was
hands,
a big
bitches.
roll of
No, you
roll.
can't.
He rolled his eyes so hard.
I
He hurt
see
his
it.
brain.
No, don't do it, Casey. You're gonna fall down and crack your shin.
Yeah, if you fall down on a leg, yep. See, if you
Yeah.
fall down on a leg,
He's got it.
That's a head. That's a half of a headstand. You looked up at the room because it's a 10-foot ceiling. You're afraid.
He
that,
got it.
That's
Sort
pretty
of.
damn
Don't
good.
Fall, don't fall.
Yep.
Stand
That was
corrected.
5
Yeah.
seconds.
Break your legs. Man.
Stand correct.
He's like the Lane Frost of handstanding.
He proved
Really
it.
nice.
How's your
See how
water
wispy
chicken?
those legs were, though?
It's
Kicking around.
little disappointed I messed up my hair for that.
It's all right.
It still looks
practice
really
Yeah,
good.
that for a month.
impossible.
I still want to see him in the water. Though.
Feel like one of those blow up.
Me, the
Wacky
thing about
inflatable
me
balloon
falling
man?
apart injured is
Old sketty legs.
I think I should always feel 14. So
Yeah.
what you guys doubt about me is even me injured and dying.
I know. I seen your wedding picture. You look 100 years younger now.
Yes. And
You
that was
looked-
only like 5 years ago.
You
So
looked
I mean,
so old in that wedding picture.
If we went into the woods right now, there's only one of us that's probably surviving because I could eat off myself for so long and I would kill all of you.
What are we going to the Little Debbie Forest?
Yes.
Willy Wonka's forest.
he got to pick the forest. He said,
These are lemon drops.
"We're going to
Okay, I
oatmeal
wouldn't
cream
survive.
forest."
I don't want to go into a forest games.
I-
If we went into the city,
I think Skin Man would out survive us.
I
in the-
don't
in
know.
the
If
forest.
you go into the city,
I think
especially
he's
in,
getting mad as we're talking about
You know,
this.
Conrad would outsurvive everybody.
Yeah.
Conrad hasn't had a sip of water in 3-4 months.
That would be the truth.
I've got that going.
he'd
for
get
me.
prepared. He'd sip one thing of water, and we'd all die from thirst.
I'll be fine for weeks, boys.
Well, Smoothy'd be making his own ghoulie suit out of everything that he could find in the forest.
That's true.
just so I could die peacefully.
Where's Eric?
Where is? I don't know.
I think he's here.
And I would just complain about hurting and sit there until somebody rescues me.
Clearly, this is him.
Save my energy. I'm sitting here.
His ghillie suit does not match the rest of the topiary.
I don't know.
Eric, we see you.
It's
Meanwhile, Mexico's carving up a slice of Casey's calf.
Eric's got his ghillie suit, but he's got 19
And I wouldn't even
computers in
feel
there.
it.
It's got extension cords running to it.
Fuck you guys. I still gotta work, man. Still, man. Fuck. Still surviving, man.
I don't know why
I can
Eric.
do both.
I don't know why Eric picked the frost camo. You know, he picked the snow camo. It's clearly spring
Yeah.
and summer, man.
Eric Clancy, Rainbow Six out there.
So why is there a big mountain of snow here?
It would never
Or-
start. We'd all be getting to the start, waiting for Conrad. We get a text and just say lug nuts again.
Oh,
That's
right.
true.
We
Yeah.
got it.
My Abrams tank lost its lug nuts. I'll be there in a moment. If I can figure out a way to make this broomstick work as a wheel, I'll be there.
Got it. I'll be there in a
Yeah,
minute.
be there. Oh shit. Well, that was fun for the free show.
It was good.
You can actually do a good show for the bonus show. If you want to listen to that, it's easy. Just go to patreon.com/those guys from Wichita.
Yep.
We do another hour of this kind of hijinks.
You don't say.
It's $2.99 for the month, where you'll get access to every bonus hour every week, and then all the previous shows that you've missed because you have been a taker and haven't wanted to support the creative endeavors of 5 good-looking young men in Wichita. Change
best.
that.
The best look.
Stop supporting Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
That dude is ugly. start supporting us.
Yes.
Jeff Bezos has similar legs to Casey, though.
True.
Bald. They call him a bald eagle.
Buddy, I go through water like butter.
Who would win in an Indian leg wrestling? You or Bezos?
Fuck him up, man. Fuck you up in Indian leg wrestling. You want to go?
Whew.
On the bonus show, we're getting up on this table and we're Indian leg wrestling.
We better resin it first.
Yeah. Let me resonate.
Stiffen it up.
I don't have anything to wash it with.
I only weigh 73 pounds. We should be fine now.
Let's see. I don't know what I don't know. My mom just texted. She got 2 more tubes of meat, and they're in the garage. Good. We got more meat there.
I think
We'll go
she
pick 'em
must be listening.
It's on the third step.
Uh-oh. Mom's just listening.
Well, Mom, remember that you bought them.
Yeah. Don't eat them before we get there.
Oh, you guys like them cooked? That's weird.
Find the carp in the.
And
tub.
don't give them to the dog.
PVC tubes full of meat. It's weird.
Oh,
That's a good
we have
idea.
a new subscriber
cannon.
on Patreon. It's a future senator. I don't know.
Future
Thank you.
senator.
Appreciate that.
All right. Well, enjoy the next
Tired of
hour.
not getting your way? Come
Yes.
to Conklin Cars and get your car your way.
Hey, I sold him a rear seat
Carp
kit.
is a fish that will eat anything just as long as
Don't let your
the
meatloaf.
thing is edible. It will even eat things such as dirt, mud, and trash, and it thinks that these things taste incredible. A carp is a fish that will eat anything, and by now